So.
Hey everybody, how's it going? We are back. Heroes Unleashed. We have Vonally Id making his quarterly appearance. I think it's court ordered at this point. Patch, Morgan, and Sarah.
Bi-weekly appearance.
Yeah, that's right. According to his probation officer, he has exactly an hour and a half before lockdown. We do not have Crimson Sage with us, and that's unfortunate because he was in the middle of getting into some shit. So what we're going to do is just take it. We're gonna have to. You guys are in the stairwells listening to him scream. Ow! Ow!
I'm gonna to the left.
Stop chewing my buttocks.
All right, you told me not to come up, so I'm just gonna leave you to
Right.
it now.
It's like we're waiting for the 2 taps. Remember he said, it's like 1 tap is not safe. 2 taps you can come up. It's like, I hear him screaming, but I hear no tapping.
Well, they'll be tapping.
All right. So when we last left off, our intrepid heroes were in a stairwell trying to figure out what to do. Let's see here. Got on this,
pizza.
downloaded some royalty-free techno, cyberpunk music, so we're going to be listening to that. And it's on Roll20, so you guys can actually hear it this time. Just...
You forgot the red and blue strobe light.
I'll add that in post. Okay, so Id, you weren't here last time, but what the group decided, well, the vast majority of the group, which with the exception of Seraph, because he was doing his own Matrix thing, was to go back to the GSTF headquarters to retrieve the book that was in the secured vault. Unfortunately, they have no eyes to the vault because the electronics have been fried or knocked out. and the building itself is devoid of people. It is late. I believe it was like 3 in the morning. So you're in the parking garage right now. There was the only 2 vehicles, and I was watching it earlier to remind myself because these things tend to fall to the background. Is 2 cleaning vans. Of the 2 cleaners for the building. And Morgan had made some makeshift eye thingies with, what was it? Floor stripper, right? All right, hold on for a second. Let me lower this because I can't hear you at all.
I would think that would make you turn it up.
Oh, damn.
Cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. Unity. All right, so Morgan, you had made, you took some floor stripper and
Floor stripper, floor wax, mini flamethrower from the van, the air filter with a mask, and some goggles.
mini flamethrower.
Fire
Extinguisher, you mean? Because those are 2 different things.
Yeah.
Those
That
are
was my
2
skill.
separate. They're not. They're like the opposite of what you were just saying. It's like this is a cleaning company.
Well,
I'm gonna clean you alive.
we have one option right now that we haven't really gotten into yet because it wasn't here last time. The ceremony to clear the baddies out of the building.
It's a ceremony?
Well, Vona being the resident gypsy, has suggested doing an exorcism. However, I don't believe that he is capable of doing an exorcism, if memory serves. Or you can.
Actually, I can, but it wasn't an exorcism. I was told by the old lady that I contacted about these creatures that the combination of Morgan's weapon and Id's powers could be used as a ceremony to clear the building of the bad guys. While we got the book, and got the hell out of there.
Right. There were no specifics, though, as to how the ritual was to be performed. So that's the conundrum that you're in with regards to that particular what do you call it? Potential solution. Now, what's his name? I can't remember his damn name.
Id?
No, Adolfo's character. But anyway, he had
Crimson Sage.
Crimson Sage. Thank you very much. Crimson Sage had decided to take point and went upstairs, through the stairs into the lobby.
And as he did that, all you heard in the background was the Attack on Titan song playing.
Dude. All right, segue. Attack on Titan this season is ridiculous. And
I haven't seen
I
any
was
of it
not a
since
big
second.
fan of it up until this point. But holy shit, it just gets worse and worse. And he's like, can they make this worse? And yes, they can. But anyway, so he had
think Luke
For
can.
asking that
he had
question.
told you guys that he was going to tap twice if it was safe to come up, or just tap once if it was not. And he has yet to do any tapping. But he's in the lobby, so the door's closed behind him. So there's no he's not in radio contact, unless he said, "Oh fuck," and that's all you heard over the. Is it? Oh fuck.
And you
But
said
he did
was
not.
too far away from
Yes.
my sixth sense to kick in.
Correct. So that leaves you guys in an empty, smelly stairwell, trying to figure out what to do. Patch was you were working to you were keyed into a lot of some of the systems for the building. However, surveillance was spotty. The sensors for the sprinklers, the sprinkler system, were offline, though you can activate them remotely.
And Sage, last thing he did was connect them so I can get to them.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yes.
that was-
Okay.
That was the idea.
All right. So you have control for the sprinkler system and
the fire suppression system, not the
Yes.
sprinkler system. So I can do the
right
neon
the
gas.
the was it halon? It's
Yeah.
Halon.
Halon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that should
that's
have killed anybody in the fucking room.
that's that they know is in the vault room and the server room. So I leave it to you guys to tell me what exactly you're doing right now. The garage door is down. It's just you four. There's no other beings here, although, and you don't know what's going on upstairs because you haven't been alerted.
Well,
He's talking to Yafo. That's like, in the lobby
Uh,
down there.
from all indications, the process of getting the bad guys out seemed like it would be instinctual once we put the weapon in the hands of Id.
I'm gonna use my cell phone to hack into Sage's.
I need you to get closer to your microphone, sir, or bring it closer to your face. Now it's off. How'd you bring it to your face and then mute yourself?
Microphone got scared.
The microphone's like, no!
The machine spirit refuses.
Alright. So I'm gonna use my skills to hack into Sage's phone to activate the speaker to see if I can talk to him. What are you doing?
Oh.
Is it safe?
Are you really?
Yes, he is.
Oh no, I'm gonna go.
You're fired. This time I'm firing you. Another segue. He was working for me, and a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I'm sitting in a meeting, and out of nowhere, my phone just. And it's this fuckface who I had to fucking reprimand because it was hilarious afterwards. In the moment, not so much.
Yeah, because I know your boss came over and shook my hand. He was laughing. He was like, "It was still dead that day." Thank you. Timing.
In any event, all right, because he's not here, we're not going to do that. So you guys have to decide what it is that you're doing. So the only ones that are reasonably within distance to at least get to the next floor are you, Morgan, Vona, and Id.
So I would suggest to the group, I'm like, we should continue to get this book to get out of here. The faster, the better.
Yeah, after a certain amount of time passes without tapping, we're gonna assume that he's been compromised.
All right, you keep saying we. You can only speak for thee.
Hey, there's enough people up in this head that I can use we.
All right.
Good one. Good one.
We could use the fire extinguisher and the alarm system.
Seriously, pull your mic closer to your face.
Are you really? Hold on.
Treat it like a dick.
Oh.
My God.
he's
don't want it in
he's
his
like,
throat.
really?
Mind you, I'm using a sound amplification fucking software, and that shit still ain't working.
Unlikely story.
I'm sorry.
Not the audio, my bad. There we go. Is that better?
Yes.
Holy shit, yeah, that's better.
Oh my God. It's like,
I was on the audio, not the mic.
it's like, oh,
So my suggestion is that I'm gonna say, use the emergency lighting and fire extinguisher system to cover ourselves to go in as fast as possible and get out. Because of the noise from the water and the fire alarms, we have a chance of getting in and getting out without being seen. What do you guys think?
Vona's okay with that?
Hey, I'm fine with it. Pretty much along for the ride at this point.
So when we get close enough, we can set off the alarms, trigger it, and then if anything's down there, hopefully it'll leave.
Or get excited that there's company stuff to kill and eat or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like, who ordered DoorDash? Anybody? Who ordered that?
All right. So start making our way down, I guess.
Okay,
It will be up.
go through that again for me, and because who's going to take what action to make that sequence of events happen? I hate to be a stickler for that, but I kind of want to.
That's understandable. So
We're gonna put Morgan on point.
Why is there techno music?
It's my music being reverbed. Who's doing that?
I don't know. I mean, the song is cool enough, but it is a little loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hear shit.
I got the music turned off on. Let me see if I lower it. Maybe.
No, you don't hear anything because you may not be on roll 20.
I am right now.
Oh yeah, I lowered it. Sorry, I had it up all the way for some reason. I had it low before. Sounds nice though. I like it.
sound like something we hear at the bank.
Making our way downtown.
So trying to make our way towards the book in the basement, the vault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
Well,
gotta
remember,
go
you
up
couldn't.
before we can go
You're
down.
not. This is not the stairwell that's going to get you there.
So we got to make our way there. So
It's if you followed it from the last time, and you were probably you were napping. I remember you. You were like 37 espressos, and I'm still tired. No, and then you fell asleep. But there was one. The central staircase is the one that will take you down to the secured area, and that's the one that Sage was at.
the camera's out. But yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
we're in the parking garage. Stairwell.
My camera's out already. That's weird.
Bye.
All right. So that's what it was. So you had to go up into the lobby and then go down. But from where you're at, there is no other way in.
now are there any air ducts that we would be able to fit through? That way we can stay out of sight.
There are air ducts, but none that you could fit through.
Fuck.
Yeah, okay, Bruce Willis.
Want me to? I should be able to. Shouldn't I be able to guide them to the shortest route down?
Well, the shortest route from where you are right now is to go up, across, and then down.
Yeah, but what I meant was I can lock doors and open doors for them, so they can get to where they gotta get to without
Okay.
too much hassle.
So
Yes,
that's not necessarily the issue at hand, because you're able to see with what limited surveillance that you have, especially like you can see the feeds from varying floors, certain parts of the lab, and definitely the lobby, because no one asked you to look to see if no one asked you in the last game at all whether or not you can tap into the security feed for the lobby. If you
But I
do
would
that,
check everything.
right? Once you do that, you're able to see at least four. No, there's three that were immediately outside the door for the egress from this basement stairwell. So that's what you see right there. There are three that are meandering there. They're not necessarily. They're not moving in like a video game pattern where they'll
patrolling.
yeah. But they are there. And then you can see Sage, He's at the center. He's at the center staircase, and he was just walking in when we stopped it the last time, and he rolled that 100.
Yeah.
It's ironic that he's not with us today, because I would imagine he would want it to resolve that, but something must be up. So he'll be on, but in about an hour. Yeah, all right. Because apparently the burro is at the bottom of the hill.
The Chihuahua.
It's a
The
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua
Yeah, the
sledge.
Chihuahua dark sledge.
They can't pull up.
300 Chihuahuas that are pulling him.
He's
He's
getting
really
his Santa suit back and shit.
Yeah.
At a half a mile per hour,
Oh.
dragging him up the hill.
See if we could peek. I could peek it ahead. I'm gonna try to prowl and try to make sure, survey the area to see if it's safe to go.
Are you sleeping already? Jesus, man.
No, I just put my eye drops in.
Uh-huh.
He's like, put my. All right, well, you know what you got to do.
I did. I'm real proud.
What do you roll?
98.
All right. So you
now
came
get- now you're getting
close.
sleepy.
He came close to the 100. Yeah, what the?
He rolled a 98. Now he's gonna get sleepy.
Nah, it's some drops for my eye pressure they gave me.
Wait a minute. Your shit's fucking with your eye pressure, and your diabetes is good.
No, that
Yeah,
gets
that
from
was-
the past, nigga, from the past. They're making it, they're adjusting it so it goes back to normal. Nigga, it's because I sat in front of a TV all my life and shit when I was a kid.
No, that doesn't
No,
really
we
do
all
that.
did that. We all did that. That
Yeah.
doesn't
All
make
right,
sense.
damn.
That's
That doesn't cumulatively increase your pressure.
And they already ran tests and it has nothing to do with my sugar.
What's the matter, sugar?
He's right there, though. His sugar shouldn't do anything to his eye pressure either.
No, it does. That does. It's my doctor keeps checking me about it too.
If you're
Not that
diabetic, yeah.
Not that it directly affects your eye like that, but it fucks with other shit that would fuck it with your eye.
It destroys the optic nerve, the sugar. So you can go blind.
All right.
Start building blood vessels in the eye.
So now that we're done WebMDing it, you get to the top of the stairwell. There was that vertical rectangular window that you can look out of. Once you get to the top, you can see you can see one of the three directly to your left. And it's not necessarily just staring at you, but it's swaying and it's shuffling just slightly. It seems to be in some sort of like a hibernation trance, or like a sleep mode. But
Doing the Chuck Norris,
it's
sitting there waiting.
it's just waiting. It looks like it's just waiting. You didn't make any noise getting to that top of the stairs, but that's what you see, and I didn't want to assume that you're going to keep going through the door knowing that you saw it.
No. That's why I said I want to survey the area. I
Mhm.
signal back to them, letting them know there's three.
I mean, he's not
I-
talking to me. So it's talking to
Morons
you.
with me.
I whisper, you think we could take him?
I give you the stink face. Like, the fuck? No.
Hey, I was just asking. I was just asking. All right, so how we're gonna get around them?
I'm gonna be like, can you, point at your head and then see if you could do something to them.
You want me to do something to how many of them you said there were again?
It's three.
3 of them.
I don't want to play off, metagame. So that's why I'm asking you, can you do something?
One at a time. Yeah, I probably could. Maybe if their mental defenses aren't too bad.
So see if you could do it. so we could try to get by.
Want me to what? Paralyze them, blind them? What do you want?
So,
You know, I could probably blind them.
I would suggest blinding. That way we can make a distraction and they'll probably swing in the area. Hopefully we can make them kill each other or at least preoccupy themselves with each other.
Or just alert the whole family.
As long as we get by, who cares?
All right, I could try to blind them. I will try to blind them.
Unless you want to try to paralyze them, since they're in a. It seems like they're in a low state or hibernating state.
No, because if they notice us, when they break free, they're gonna notify everybody around that we're here. So you're right. Let's just
so
blind.
I'll go ahead and tap it on the shoulder and wave for no on that one.
No, you got
No.
a better idea?
Yep.
He's like, "Where's my salt?"
Oh,
Oh my god!
I was trying to stay away from that.
So I'm gonna move up to the to a point where I can see the things in there, and
Are you gonna leave me in suspense, or what are you doing?
Dude, that's only 1d4 rounds. This dude does minutes.
yeah, but we only need to get past. That's anyway. No, I'll be blinded, and we.
you're gonna blind yourself? What?
I'm gonna ask Id to do what he's gonna do too.
Are you sure?
Adobo and
I can do
safro.
that.
Okay. All right. Now, okay.
You want to blind yourself, then you want to prowl? That doesn't sound right.
I didn't blind myself.
I mean, there's no point in me blinding them if they're already blind.
All right. Now, here's the thing. Once you do it, you won't know that they passed or failed because I'm not telling you if they did.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I worried. That's why I was like, nah.
So you do that. The flash extend. It pretty much fills the room from that rectangular window. I'm not gonna make you guys roll. However, you can hear them. You obviously got their attention, and
They all turn to prehistoric SpongeBob.
Yeah, no, that's not. Sorry.
Hold on, give me just a second.
More than a second. Really gotta get this fixed.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
All right, so you blind.
All right,
them.
so
Now
you do that. The light floods into the stairwell where you're at, and you can definitely.
Oh, I heard that.
Dude, I'm on a computer someplace else, and I heard that.
Yeah.
I don't think they're too happy. Definitely not too happy.
Go further up into the building.
Now-
and see if we can access that staircase from somewhere
What you
else in the
said you were
building.
going to do was blind them, was do the blinding flash, and then run into the building. So assuming you did one, you can't stop to not do the other, just to see if they didn't
No.
if it didn't work.
He told us he's gonna say no. He didn't tell us what he was doing. We see that flash. I'm going fucking somewhere else.
That's a good point. He did not tell us what he was going to do.
Holy shit balls.
I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna.
I did say.
Oh
not gonna-
my
I'm not gonna
God.
I
leave
did say that. So
I'm not gonna leave him, but he didn't tell us what.
He didn't
Okay.
tell us. That's why I said go
So
up
here's
further
the-
and go
here's-
across.
Here's how if that's the case, and
I
and
did say it.
technically, he did say it. I mean, he
When?
did. He said it. I don't whether it was in character. I'm assuming it was in character. So that doesn't mean that you or it are obligated to follow him, but
Okay.
he went. So as soon as he did it, the door flies open and he runs in.
Right, I'm gonna run in right behind him.
So I
I'm
want to
not
make
I'm
sure that
gonna
we're
have-
clear. I'm not telling you that, that I'm not forcing your characters to do anything, but he declared his action. That was his action.
I'm gonna keep the weapon in my arm on one of my hands
Mhm.
and have the fire extinguisher in case I need to blind something or
Okay.
create a fog.
You only have one hand.
In your other hand, that's in a
I didn't-
an
No,
inflatable swing.
in the cast, I'm gonna put it right there.
Oh, you're gonna put it in the crook and cause you
Yeah.
more pain. Roll versus pain. Be like, ah, and a fall.
Hold on, let me role play.
Okay, you run in, Rona. You could hear them coming. You heard them scream. Excuse me. And they're
Obviously unhappy.
yeah, obviously unhappy.
I'm gonna let the fire extinguisher go in case they could smell.
Okay. The last one to go would be Morgan, because
I'm bringing up the rear.
it said that he was immediately following after Vona. You run into the lobby, and you can see them. They're all moving towards you. The speed isn't the factor. The speed isn't a factor in why there's a concern with what you're looking at. It's the fact that their bodies are now they're transforming again. They were already in an altered state, but now they're starting to. You can see them as their faces are contorting in that anger / rage, and they're already swollen. Most of them are just swollen shut. So it's not like they could see you. Because if you remember, I described that all of them were swollen. So their eyes were swollen shut. So you did a blinding flash, and you didn't remember that part.
And like I said, let the fire extinguisher to fill the area
Mm-hmm.
to try to cover our scent.
Okay.
If they're tracking by that. I don't know.
You let that. It's not a chemical one. It's a CO2. So you as you're shooting in their direction, but they're still like you can hear the bodies starting to change and as their bones are snapping and mending, and it's just that sight doesn't require a horror factor roll, although I should make you roll it, but you're moving away from them. And you get to the lobby itself. It's still well lit. The glass from the section that you're in is blown out because of the initial explosion. Yeah. I wonder who did that. And now you can hear the sounds of battle, of a fight, towards that stairwell where, unfortunately, he's not here, and he said he's not going to be here for a while. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Seraph while we're resolving that, because he should be with us shortly. Because I have to resolve that. What were you guys doing now that you're in this? You're in a more open and a very well lit space. So if you can imagine a modern building's glass lobby. So there is a lot of space, marble floors, high ceilings, and by high ceilings I mean 20-foot ceilings. And there's a long granite countertop that's immediately to your left as you move away from the elevator hallway. There's nobody behind that desk. Farther down towards your right is where the second set of elevators are and the stairwell that you need to get to. That's where you can hear the sounds, but you still have those three to contend with, and they're moving towards you. Now, again, you did the blinding flash. Even if I rolled a positive or a negative save, I'm not going to tell you whether or not they made it. I'm just going to tell you how they react. Same thing with the fire extinguisher. It's not that it's a bad idea, but you won't know if it works.
And I'm doing the ninja run on my toes,
Oh Lord!
Why?
but I make no noise.
I could
That's
just
how
see.
that
I could just see your character's picture. He looks like a what is it? An albino with red hair doing a Strider run.
These are the people I surround myself with.
Holy crap! That's just awesome.
Yep.
Anyway, so you're running in that direction towards the stairwell. What are you, Id, and Vona doing?
Heading the same way.
Okay. Well, that's for you, Id. Are you?
I'm following
You're
Vona.
following. All right.
Since he stopped me from doing what I was gonna do, like, I figured he has a plan.
So, Seraph, physically, your body was where? Remind me.
I'm going
I
to.
had gone 1,000 feet up into the sky.
That's right. So you were hovering
And
when you went
yeah.
into the cyberspace.
no, I left the building because I was overheating.
Right, that's what I meant. That you flew up after,
Yeah.
and so you're still there. Once you regain your consciousness is brought back into your physical body.
Right. And so I flew up into the sky
Mhm.
in case I was going critical mass.
So you almost the critical mass itself. It was similar to that first time you got that huge dump of data that caused it. This time, obviously, it's in response to the stimuli. So now that you're out of it, you are able to disperse the effects a lot quicker because you're conscious of it. But you know that that was a serious issue that could have hurt
Right.
everyone around you. So now what?
I had reached out to Dad last time before we finished,
Mm-hmm.
and he told me where they were at. They were going back to that. They were going to that GSTF location.
Yeah.
So that's where I'd be going next.
All right. We're going to fast forward to the point where you get to the lobby of the building. You get to the building, and as you're coming down, there's 8 life signs. Your optics reveals 4 normal size, average height, in the thermographics, and then 3 enormous heat signatures, and another one that is larger than the other 4. As you're approaching the building, throughout the building, it's not electromagnetic, but there's a level of interference that's radiating outwards from that building.
Okay. First thing I do is I reach out to Dad.
Okay, go.
Dad, where are you?
I'm still at the safe house.
And you will be safe.
The threat here doesn't seem to be much right now. We gotta get to that.
I am at that building.
You're at the building?
Yes.
What's going on over there right now? I'm not hearing much from anybody right now.
There appear to be 3 humans and 3 to 4 other large. Lou, did you say 4 large creatures or 3?
3 large and one whose heat signature is steadily rising.
There are 3 human-sized creatures and 3 others that are much larger, and another still that is changing rapidly, maybe growing.
You don't have a physical idea of them yet, do you?
No, I have not gone in. I'm going in now.
All right. I'm gonna transfer. I'm gonna link up the. You guys gotta forgive me for a second.
Sure.
Oh,
Were you laying down,
Sorry.
sir? Were you laying down? Was that it?
no. I stayed home from school work because I
He
had a
said
cold.
school.
Dude. It's
It's like that.
Same.
Is that good, huh?
It-
It's,
it's-
a mental health break day. I get it. Yeah.
it's yeah.
Everybody needs one.
Those people. I just don't understand.
I get it. I mean,
They're
that's
just
why we
double-
have sick days. Sometimes you just need to take one.
even if they don't let you have them. Anyway, I'm
Sounds like you working at a prison camp.
I feel like it sometimes.
But
It's a
go ahead. I'm
warehouse, so
sorry.
it's not much different. So I'm gonna transfer the functionality of the computer I'm using. I'm gonna take all the information to the onboard computer on my suit,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna start making my way towards him. So I'm
Okay.
gonna make my way towards you. I'm gonna keep eyes as much as I can on you until I get there. I'll catch up to you.
Okay, Father.
So I
Okay,
asked what was it? Winters? Agent Winters? Simmons?
Rivers.
No. Rivers.
Yes.
Agent Rivers. I asked her for a vehicle so I can head over there.
So is there a problem? You seemed a bit upset.
So the situation over there is not getting dicey, but they're getting to an encounter, and I want to be closer at hand to help.
So she looks at one of her guys. Said, "Give him your keys," and he tosses you the keys. It's the Explorer that's across the street, black.
All right. So I thank him. I thank her, and I tell her I'll keep her abreast.
So yeah, and we'll try to figure out what we can do here to fortify this place. Try to get back as quickly as you can,
I will.
and be careful.
Yeah, I have to. My wife would be very upset.
It's like, I know your wife. No, It's like, I know your wife. She'll fucking murder you.
So
Okay.
so I get into the vehicle and I start going. I multitask. I use the mechanical link to drive the vehicle and to keep an eye on the situation in the building.
Okay. You're on your way. Seraph, when you again, I'm not assuming. So
I'm going in.
as you're coming in, this is everything that I described is still happening. Once you get to ground level, you can see what these guys are now doing. You can what do you call it? Vona and Id are moving away with Morgan spraying a CO2 canister or CO2 gas at those heat signatures. And doesn't seem. I mean, their body temperatures are steadily rising, and you can see the blue of the gas because it's below freezing, and
Right.
it doesn't seem to be lowering their temperatures at all.
Okay. I just go right in.
Okay, I mean you can close that distance relatively quickly. The issue is, what are you going to do?
Oh, the moment I'm in there,
Mhm.
I will engage the first one with a cannon. Yes, cannon.
Okay.
Laser cannon is to start, and then,
No, I picture you like the Megatron from that Age of Extinction.
It could be.
with what do you
You
call
could
it?
look
No, in terms of the way your body is it Age of Extinction, or am I thinking the other one?
Oh, the one where they were like the nano swarm.
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. I forgot which one it was, but yeah.
That wasn't Extinction.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Okay. All right. So roll your attack.
Let's see. Let me make sure I got all my bonuses right real quick.
Two, yeah. See what two is a good one for that.
D20 plus 3. Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. Roll damage.
I'm using the average.
Okay.
18.
18. All right. So, Morgan, you out of nowhere, right over your left shoulder, with your perception, you immediately you can see the flat, like the building of the light behind you to over your left shoulder. And you immediately flinch as this beam of energy just shoots right past you and cuts a hole right through the vapor. And anime style, and it hits it right in the shoulder, as this thing just reels back as a hole gets punched right through it, and its blood starts spraying, and it doesn't necessarily regard the injury, but you can the blood that's coming out of this thing is just, it's like a huge spray. I'm gonna have you make a dodge roll. I'm gonna make a dodge roll against that 12 that Seraph made. Holy shit. So, wait, why does it say dodge, floor stripper, floor wax, anyway.
Oh no, because I put everything that I had on there.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, wait, you dodge with floor stripper on? God damn. That is amazing.
Well, he's slippery because he was waxing himself up, right?
Okay, so once you move out of the way, you hear a splash on the ground, and you can immediately hear it sizzling. It's not like the alien blood where it just goes right through the floor, but the heat that comes off of it. It has the heat consistency of like boiling oil.
So move quicker.
So like
Drop the floor wax to hopefully make him slip up if I can, and tell
Well,
these
you
people
can
how
drop
to go.
you could drop the floor wax again. When you guys, if you're gonna take the action, you can assume one way or the other. I won't tell you unless you actually witness it happening. So you can do anything you want.
So I'm gonna drop it in hopes that it'll have that effect.
It's the same thing.
So, I'm gonna keep running.
All right, so you drop that and you splash it and you keep running. You guys, you get to that point where you're inside that hall, inside that door frame, you can see Sage and he's trying to slash at this thing, and the door, the frame of the door has been smashed inwards, so it looks like it's jammed closed. You can see these impact marks. There's impacts from what looks like a fist, because you can see the bumps where the knuckles would be in the metal of the door as he's swinging at this thing. Now, what I'll do is, to speed this along until he shows up, because of his proficiency, I'll say that he finally gets this thing down, and you're able to pry this door open. The whole the staircase is just covered in this thing's blood. It's not at the same heat as the other, but for some reason, as you're moving into the space where he's at, the temperature, and this is something that even you, no, Seraph is not there, but it would be Vona and Id. Once you guys get into that you can feel this temperature rise It's like maybe the ambient temperature here with the air conditioning, probably about 65 degrees. In this space, once you open it, it's at least 20 degrees hotter.
Ew, that's nasty.
I don't
It's like,
like that.
it's like opening a stove, an oven, you know, after you have preheated it.
Smells like Medusa.
Oh my god.
Smells. Oh, never mind. I'm not even gonna. I'm not touching that one. So anyway,
Why did you?
yeah. I don't know why I did that. I did it to myself. Now, Seraph, we're gonna resolve that with you. You shoot that one. It hits the everything I just described. You saw that the heat that came off of this thing. It seemed like once the blood, once the liquid exits a body, once the blood exits a body, it has a natural cooling down effect because it no longer has the heart to pump the blood and your body heat. But this seems to be getting hotter. There's still the three, one that you shot, and then the two that are to its left and right, and they're moving not in unison, but they're moving at the same speed.
Are they still going in the same direction?
They're following your companions. Yes.
Full body block ram, angling it so that I saw when what the hell is this character? When Morgan dropped that chemical, right?
Yes.
So I should be able to identify it immediately because I can do that.
Okay.
So you drop floor stripper on the ground. How far are they from it?
Wax that stripper.
Is the wax, and
right, yeah.
they're within 10 feet of it as they're rounding that corner. Because they didn't even regard you when you shot.
Interesting. All right, so I will. Since I'm in flight, I'm literally going to just stop and hover right in front of that.
In front of them?
Yeah, right there in the middle of that pool of wax.
Okay. They keep coming, and you do notice that again their bodies are metamorphosizing, as they're changing. Visually, their entire face is swollen. It's swollen. Their eyes are practically swollen shut. So they're not using a visual they're not using their eyes to their visual acuity in order to track. So they're doing something else, but they don't stop because you're hovering there. They keep plowing forward. The first one, let's see. All right, so the first one it slips a little, but then he keeps plodding. He keeps plodding towards you. So he's within 5 or 6 feet of where you're hovering, and you're in swarm form. I'm assuming.
No, I'm solid.
Okay.
I'm gonna go body block ram.
Okay. So just make an attack roll.
That is hand to hand. My bonus is different. Yeah, they're crappy.
All right. And the damage for that is...
That's my hand to hand. So what does that come down to? Full strength punch, 40.
Okay, so...
That's average?
Yeah, my full strength punch is 1d6 times 10. It averages to 4.
I need to never make you mad at me.
It's like, damn it, Dad! It's like, wait.
Yeah, that was a real. I haven't gotten angry yet, so I haven't slammed the table yet. So.
Terror smash.
Once you hit it, you knock it off. You knock it off its feet. That's the first thing, and now it's struggling to get to. It's like it's turtling on the wax, turtle wax. I didn't mean that pun.
Lies.
It just happened. As
Lies.
soon as it came out of my mouth, I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, you did it. Too late.
Okay. Now, the other two, they're just going around him. He wasn't able to wax the entire floor, but the second one slips and falls, but it's still managing to move forward. The other one does it goes around not the wax in it. It goes around enough of the wax that it doesn't need to maintain to attempt to maintain its balance.
Okay. All right, Lou, you got to let me know when I can take an action because I'm.
Oh no, go ahead.
Fix this.
Just the cleric, because this is what they're doing. As you hit it and you body block it, they're just going around.
Okay.
It's all simultaneously happening. So when you finally reorient yourself, they're immediately to your left. They're parallel to where where you're hovering.
All right, I'm going to try something. I'm going to pump. Let's see. I don't know the decibel scale off the top of my head, but I plan to pump a high amount of sound through my loudspeaker
Okay.
at them. So it's a wide range.
Okay.
Like a
So,
cone.
like what? And by sound you mean like what? Like a piercing sound?
Like a cacophony of sound, like
Okay.
multiple sounds, screaming, car crash, sirens, all at the same time.
Got you. I
That
got
kind
you.
of deal. I'm testing something real quick.
Okay.
A whole bunch of recordings of Karens.
God no.
Yeah, that works too.
That's
You need me to roll or what?
No. There's no roll for the sound.
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if it has an effect.
Surprisingly, no. I'm going to say surprisingly enough in that you came up with that idea, but that once you do that, their hands don't go to their ears, but they stop and they're just it looks like they're trying to track the sounds as they're coming out. Because the acoustics in this space, because of the high ceilings, it's literally bouncing off of everywhere, even though it's originating from you. So the one that's still on its feet, it does turn towards you, and starts making its way in your direction as the source of the sound. But the other one and the one on its back, it's still trying to orient itself to get up because of its distortion, the way that his body's metamorphosizing. It's not an easy. It doesn't look like it's an easy task for it to move. The one that's slipped is on its hands, so that one is trying to stand. The one that is standing is moving in your direction.
All right.
So you're gonna get one more opportunity attack before you roll initiative.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm not launching missiles, so it doesn't follow the same rules. The one that's moving towards me,
Mm-hmm.
that one gets the cannon.
Okay.
Mm. 18 points. Sorry, should have said that.
Okay. Again, you hit it, and the blood splashes out of it, but it's still coming, and that means initiative time.
Initiative. Yep. Let me check my bonus on that. Okay.
All right. So you're gonna get this. You're gonna get your first opportunity, your first attack in the initiative round.
All right. Full strength kick, right to its head.
Okay. No, you hit it. but you're only able to catch it on the side, and it looked like it absorbed that damage. It absorbed that blow. Your average damage was 40, you said, right?
Yeah, a full strength punch
Okay.
or kick would be 40.
Okay. So again, you hit it.
Actually, my kick attack is 21. Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you kick, but your trajectory is a little off. So you didn't catch it in the head. You caught it on the side where the arm was, and you hit solid. It felt like a side of beef when you hit it, and had that same sounds, like a cracking sound. Now it's just gonna reach out to grab and grapple you, to slam you down, like to reach out as you're hitting it. It's gonna grab your leg and try to swing you into the wall.
All right.
And that just
dodge.
requires a roll of a d20.
Oh yeah, they're going simul.
Okay.
And
So it attempts to grab you, and it's you make your action, because that roll means it misses. It doesn't necessarily miss. It's just the way I'm gonna phrase it. I'm gonna frame it is because it missed you. It's gonna reach out to grab you, and you're gonna be able to slip out of that grab twist out of it from your leg. Your leg is gonna. All right. Apparently, my brain and my mouth are not synced up here.
Nope.
So
I'm doing
you
something
saw
like
what I
a-
was doing right
a
there,
thumb.
right? It was just like my brain was like, all right, this is what you say. My mouth was like, I don't want to say it. So you're able to twist out of its grasp, and now it's your attack
All right.
using your hover jets and all that fancy shit. So
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm not going to end up on the floor. So, yeah, full strength punch to its face.
okay.
No, that does not happen.
Okay. So now it's going to get an opportunity attack. It's going. I'm going to give it 2 rolls. I'm going to follow the. I'm going to follow the D&D roll with. The highest roll is the one that succeeds.
Advantage.
We call it advantage. Either way, what's your armor class?
Let me scroll up and look.
Too high for you to hit.
15.
Okay. So while it does not do any damage to you, it does grab you and flings you against the wall. So that takes you. It's able to grab you because it does make a strike. It does roll above the 4. So it grabs you as you're trying to punch it and just swings you right into the wall where the security desk is. So it's right over its left shoulder, and you hit that smooth granite wall, and you start sliding. You start sliding down, but it's not disoriented because it didn't pass your armor class, your natural armor class. Now it's your attack.
So now I am at distance from it, which is good.
Yeah, you're about 10 feet from it. This is attack number. This is attack number 3 of the round.
So what would you consider a flying punch? Just put it under power, full strength punch?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Plus
You
whatever...
can do a power punch. It just costs you 2 attacks.
Yeah, I know. Let me see. Yeah, you know what? I will. Let me see. How many attacks do I have?
I wasn't even looking at the
5.
video.
Yeah, flying power punch.
Okay.
Well, basically, I've body block, a body tackle, full on hit.
Okay. Still 2 attacks. So
Yeah,
make your roll.
I'll just let you know.
Okay, no, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Your damage is.
Well, the base is 40. Do I get anything for speed?
You can
Anything
add.
extra?
Do you have a strength? You have a strength modifier you can add to it.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have that. Yeah, plus
Yeah.
5.
Okay. So it was
Oh, 45.
45, then 20, and then 40 the first time, right? So total of about 100. All right. With that, you smash its head. It doesn't knock it clean off, but enough of it, because it's like it's at least 2.5 times the size of a normal human head. You essentially smash at least 3/4 of it like you would punch a tomato. You hit it and you can hear the bones crunch underneath your fist, and the blood just splash out. Blood and gray matter and gore just splash out as the thing just stops and it stops, shudders, twitches, spazzes, and then down to its knees, and then falls forward.
And there
are still two. The one that was on its hands and knees is now fully, I was gonna say fully erect,
I knew you
even
were gonna say
though
that.
even though that is the proper way to say it. But he is standing up.
It's standing, yes.
He's in a standing position, which is just as bad as fully erect. And
Not really.
well, yeah, it brings a different picture. You're going to be able to get one opportunity attack to that before you have to roll initiative for that one, if you engage it.
I am. I also still have the sound going on, so that's going to
Yes.
keep them focused on me. So, cannon to the head.
Okay, and that was a call shot hit to the head. So there's no that's not a higher number, right?
No, 12 or better, but it depends on the negatives you apply from the system.
Okay.
Like a hand is like -8, knee is like -6, so it depends.
Okay. Just
No
looking on
flashback?
that on the thing you sent me, that's been very helpful, by the way.
Huh?
Oh,
No, you
I
sent me.
forgot to add something, Lou. I get a plus. Well, that's weird.
What, for the cannon?
Yeah, because of heavy energy, I got the weapon proficiency. I downloaded it.
Okay.
recently.
Energy.
By the way, are we like still in the area while he's fighting them?
This is happening simultaneously from you're running away and he's engaging them as you're running towards the stairs. So remember, despite the fact that it's taking this long in
Would I-
real time,
Yeah.
in game it's only a matter of
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah. Would I be able to take a pot shot with the shotgun?
You just want to shoot things with salt, don't you?
Yes, I
do. Yeah, you can go ahead. You have a ranged weapon.
CO2's in the area, you're blind.
You have a ranged weapon. He is in range. You can shoot it. It's got a good spread. 19. You do hit. What is the damage? You didn't call a strike.
1d6.
You didn't call the strike, so it is just a blast to the
No,
torso.
Anybody.
no, just the one that's getting up and going after him. See if I can just hit it.
Okay. What's the
Slow
damage?
it down. It's a 1d6.
Oh, that's right. It's all salt.
Yeah.
The salty pirate.
Arr.
Okay. It makes a lot of noise. So because it's a shotgun. So, you hit
Yeah, it's
it.
a double barrel.
Yep, and it turns. It now turns towards Vona's direction, ignoring your sound, your panoply of sounds, because that's one. That is one loud pop,
Bang.
and it starts moving in his direction, giving you another opportunity attack at range. Well, no, you're in melee range. I'm sorry, you're with your hover jet, so you get one. You
Yeah.
get another attack before any initiative is rolled.
And it's got his back turned to me.
Correct.
Yeah, going for that head. Flying punch to the head. On a straight Herman.
What you mean a dick?
It's like, I'm gonna
No, I
dick,
just put his main body.
I'm gonna dick punch you. Okay, and that's a 40 average, right?
Yeah. So 40 plus my damage bonus, 45. Yeah. 45.
Okay. So you crack it. What you the unintended consequence of hitting it in the back is that you propel it forward. you basically hitting it closer to Vona. As he's just like,
Why do I see myself dying soon?
The thing is that they don't seem to react when they get hit, do they? Only
No.
to sound.
Only to the sound. Now, and I gave that to you, but you did make that assumption that it is an accurate assumption at this point. Now, we're gonna roll initiative for you, the Thing, and Vona. So Vona, roll initiative, please. Nice. He automatically starts first. Creature's second, and Seraph is last. All right. It's a double-barrel shotgun, which means you have to reload it. Yes. You have to open it.
No, I only shot one barrel so far. I get 2 shots with it.
How
and
convenient. Go on.
Otherwise, it would have been 2d.
All right, good. Wasted your 20.
This is going to be going for a
For what?
knee
said-
shot.
Oh, a knee shot. All right, so that's a -4 to the roll.
You blow your own knees off.
It's just lucky it wasn't a natural one. He's like, holy shit! Bliggy, blows off his toes.
You went from a natural 20 to a natural 1.
No, it wasn't a natural
No,
one.
it's a modified one.
It's a modified one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So he's just like, this is how it plays out. You shoot it, it turns towards you, which is slightly terrifying. What's more terrifying is that it just suddenly jumps and lurches towards you because of Seraph cracking it in the back and moving it forward.
We don't know.
So with that, you're just like, hold it, and just your shot goes way wide. All right, so now it's closed the distance in order to get into melee range, which means that Id and Morgan are also able to get into. You're gonna able to get one attack before, if you decide to attack, you get one opportunity attack each, or you can hold that and roll initiative. Not hold it, but you can just go into defense. What is that? 13. If you take away the 80.
Yeah. Stupid ass shit. I gotta go back and fix it.
Let's see. All right. So Morgan is 13. And Id, are you awake? Yo, big balls.
How the fuck do you have a 93 initiative?
Yeah,
It's the 80 that
it's
added
the
to
character
it.
sheet. I don't know why you did that.
I forgot I was
80?
on this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sheet
There's
does
a
that.
base 80 plus whatever your roll is on top of that.
How the
There's
Because
a
the
they
sheets or
when they wrote it up, I know that they made an explanation as to why he did that. I think it had to do with his game, with the way he does. The person that wrote this does his game. But anyway, so Id, are you gonna? You guys get one opportunity to attack.
Who is it closest to?
It's closest to Vona.
I'm gonna kick him in the back.
Really? That's all you're gonna do?
You're gonna kick Bona in the back.
Towards them. Because he brought that shit's attention to us. We're trying to sneak and this nigga's like, look, we're sneaking.
yeah, but there's now a fight going on. That changes things.
It has nothing to do with us.
Oh
We're
damn!
squishies.
If y'all wanna book it, I will not be insulted.
Speak for yourself. I'm gonna hit it with a telekinetic punch.
I'm gonna go get the fucking book. Fuck y'all.
All right.
All right, fine. Just leave us.
Dang.
All right. That's
I got
the
one good arm. Get out of here.
Yeah, I did not expect you guys to back me up on this. I figured you guys would just keep going.
That's rude.
That is
And you're the one who's in front of all of us. So when you turn around, it's a miracle Lou didn't make us roll to dodge your fucking gun.
Yeah, if you'd have rolled a
Oh,
one, that might have
wait,
been
wait.
different.
I
Now
wasn't.
Id rolled a one.
Oh
So
my god, really?
If you remember right, I said I was following you, and it was following me. So technically,
And
You're
then
the-
Lou stated, since you did the blinding flash, I ran ahead.
No, he did the final flash.
And
Oh,
I ended up
We're all
Lord.
gonna die.
the final flash. Anyway, Vegeta is not in this game, believe me. Okay.
Badly.
nobody here is that short.
It's like over 9,000. All right. And Morgan, you rolled the initiative, but you still get one attack. Are you doing anything?
I'm holding. I'm
Okay.
I'm surveying the area to make sure that we don't get snuffed.
Id, because you took the opportunity attack, I need you to roll initiative so I can fit you in the order.
No problem.
All right, what's the perception for? To perceive? All
Surveying the area so we don't get snuffed.
right,
That
so you
doesn't
rolled a
seem bad.
9. All right, so I got the order now. Okay. Vona, make another 20-sided roll, and then I'm gonna need for just make another D20. Oh no, not you, Vona. I'm sorry, Id, because he rolled the 1.
Don't make another what roll?
A D20 roll.
I swear this game hates me sometimes.
I know I
He's
do.
getting back at you for that being here all the time.
Right? It's like, this is what you get. Okay. That was
If I was here,
that
I
was
would-
that secondary roll was because you rolled a 1. You would have shot past this thing and could have potentially hit Seraph with your telekinetic blast. But thankfully you rolled a 2, so that means your blast missed everything and just smashed out a window, another window. So that's what you got. You see another window just pop and just because his telekinesis there's nothing visual, so it's not like the X-Men where you see somebody holding their head and there's these wavy lines just come out of their brains.
I didn't do it.
Just the window, just another window from the lobby just smashes and
Motion detector.
what?
Motion detector in the warning system. Range 60 feet.
Oh,
So
you
you're
think-
warned that you're getting hit.
It's like I feel like something's coming toward me.
Oh!
It's a force.
Yeah. You're right. But again, he rolled a 2, so it doesn't matter. You felt that your detector goes off, although there was nothing visually that you can see.
Collision warning.
Now the thing
That's kinda cool.
is going to take a swing at you, Vona.
Come in, Mom.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Okay, I just rolled a 20. Now
Oh, come on.
It would be sitting like
I did it as a jam roll, but you'll be able to see it. Oh no, you won't be able to see it. But
Push the skull.
yeah. So the thing's just you're gonna get a chance to you have to dodge. You can try to parry.
Always the 20s.
So it just
You're gonna explode.
it's just raises one of those arms and comes
Oh,
down.
nice, it does.
Ah! All right. Hold on a second.
Oh, time to roll a new character.
Always the 20s. Always the 20s that get me.
Jesus, man.
Wait, what happened? A 20 was rolled?
Yeah.
Yeah, he apparently rolled a net 20 attacking me.
some reason he grew a tentacle and it wrapped around your head.
If Danny was watching, he'd have flashbacks. Okay.
All right, so my 18 to dodge would have been great on just about any other roll that you could have made, except
Pretty much.
Two.
Pretty much.
Okay, hold on a sec.
I'm gonna kick him. If I see what's going on,
I want you guys to look on the Heroes Unleashed channel chat, just so that we're clear that I am not making that up.
I think
He's
you're-
killed us.
Because you can
He's
see,
killed
you
us
can see
all.
his 18 immediately afterwards.
Lou, since I held my action, is there a chance
Actually, Lou,
I can?
your
I can-
role was private.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I did a GM roll. I was just on autopilot, but it still counts.
Now, my question is, can I stop it? Can I kick his feet from out under him so he can get missed? Since I held my action.
Because you held your action, I will give you the attempt. However, I rolled a natural 20.
I know, I got a match 20.
Correct. Mind you, I'm not even using bonuses.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to call shot to kick him in the head to get him out the way. No, okay, I missed. I kicked him, but
It's like it gets smashed and kicked in the head at the same time.
I tried to get him out the
what
way.
are you gonna do? No, don't worry. I'm on your side. Really, I'm gonna kick him.
Oh my God. Okay.
Only in a
I'm
Lou
here to
game.
rescue you.
Hey, listen. I'm just saying. This is yeah. Let's see.
The only other thing in the world that's worse than Attack on Titan is Lou game.
Attack on Lou's game.
I shot it with salt, so there's entirely the possibility that it's not gonna hit me as hard as it would have, but you're gonna make it death
Okay.
anyway.
So
He did a lot of damage.
how much SDC do you have?
Where's she?
He's a human. He goes squish. It's like if I got hit, I go squish.
How much SDC do you have? I'm not looking at your character, so
33 and 16 hit points, so I survived that.
no, you do
He's
not.
like, no. He rolled
Uh,
a
I
20,
could-
which is double.
Yeah,
I-
come
I
on,
could,
man.
but-
Double damage.
If he had just not shot the creature, he'd be alive right now.
Oh, he was trying to help.
Well, yeah, but
Wait, hold on for a second. No,
did
I did.
shooting it with salt do any sort of debuffs to it at all, though?
If this was an MMO, sure.
It didn't do before, and it's not going to do it now.
All right, hold on a second. I did that wrong. It wasn't. I rolled a power punch damage.
Oh, okay. Come on, let's see them rolls. So it's 40.
No, 55. So how
Which
much do you have?
means,
49.
46, and I have 16 physical endurance, so that still leaves me alive.
Hey, Drew,
Okay.
use a
Unconscious.
hero point. Hey, Drew.
And you could have wasted a hero point.
Yep, you could have.
Barry didn't know about it. I forgot about it.
Yep. Now, that's not up to me to remind you. And you
and
guys.
he did 8 points for me kicking him.
No, he didn't. Anyway, so the thing raises up and just comes down. What you see is he hits it. It hits him. He hits the counter, and then bounces. It was like that scene in Mandalorian with one rock to the next rock, and he hits the ground. So that's kind of how it is. He basically he got Rick James slapped on the counter. What did the five fingers say to the face? Slap. So it hits you. You hear that as his pretty face hits the counter and just falls to the ground. just in a
Your
heap.
beauty is now negative 50.
I am 3 damage away from actually being dead.
Yeah. So he is. You can see his face is completely mangled. Now, next in the attack order would be Morgan, because you attempted to kick as he hit. You just mistimed it.
I missed. Yeah.
So you just you did a giant pirouette in the air.
I'm gonna try to grab him with my one. No, I can't. I got stuff. So yeah.
Well, you do have. What do you have in your free hand? You had something.
I only have one good hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Remember
saying. In your free hand, you had something in that hand.
that. Well, I do the external effect. Yeah, I got nothing except the air filter and gas mask and my goggles.
Right. So,
my one free hand, I'm gonna try to grab him and run.
Okay. You're able to do that. All right.
And I'm gonna make sure I put him on my back.
So if he does what is it that Andre the Giant slap to your chest, to his
That's
chest?
right.
Oh wow.
He will take the brunt of the damage when I'm trying to save him.
All right. You grab him to turn to run, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a base roll for an opportunity attack because you're turning to run. I like that D&D rule. It's fun.
I'm gonna disengage.
No, I'm just kidding. Now,
Really though?
you grab him as this thing it slaps him. These things are not as quick as I'm making them seem, but when it did come down with that force, it did come fast. It just, that impact was like immediate. It's like punching a 3-year-old. It's just not that I've ever punched a 3-year-old.
Do not condone child
Uh-huh.
But
You never punched a 3-year-old?
I don't know what that. I'm just imagining what that would look like.
Here we go.
What's
I'm gonna
up?
be like, that was 5,323 pounds of pressure.
Oh my god.
All right. Anyway, so now, Seraph, it is your go.
Oh my god.
So
Now,
the
mind you,
one
you guys
that-
haven't even gotten out of this lobby yet. So
No, that's why I said we would have gotten out the lobby already if somebody didn't go.
We shouldn't. We shouldn't
He was
even
trying to help.
fighting. Yeah, we shouldn't
Anyway,
even be
Seraph,
fighting this shit because we
it's-
could have cleared it out the building without firing a single cannon or shots.
it's Seraph's turn to declare his first action in this initiative.
So describe what I'm seeing here. Which one is closest to the?
The
well,
one that's on the
human?
ground is still on the ground. This is the one that got to his feet and made his way post shotgun blast. So it made its way over to Vona. It crushed him. Essentially his head, neck, and torso, and just slammed him to the ground. Morgan he reached over and tried to kick it, but he was too late. Landed on his feet and immediately grabbed Vona with his free arm and starts dragging him away.
How much do you weigh,
So-
Vana? Vana, how much do you weigh?
Us-
175.
Yeah, you can do that, yeah?
Yeah, I can do 360. Yeah.
Okay.
With both arms.
With
sure.
both arms maybe, but
Yeah,
you
but
can
it's
still
still
drag him.
180. Yeah, I can easily still, he's 170. I pick up 180
Mm-hmm.
with one arm.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, I'm going to go and engage the one closest to me. To
Okay.
living human.
Yep.
When I get over there, I say one word to run. Run.
Run. I don't think
Yeah,
you
exactly.
I don't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Run if you want to leave. Don't use
And-
shotgun.
When I get over there, so I'm getting between the creature and them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to immediately laser cannon it under the chin.
All right. Call strike. Roll. Roll.
It smiles at you like a flashlight.
Like boo. All right. And the damage for that is
A lot.
18.
okay. You shoot it under the chin. A huge chunk of his face just sizzles right off. It doesn't stop. However, it doesn't fall. It doesn't fall over seemingly dead like the last one that you crushed.
Right.
Just a
But
huge
I've got
chunk
its
of
attention.
a huge chunk of his face just came off, leaving Id as the final attack of the first. This is just the first round, by the way. So
But in some instances, it will be the last.
Id, you're probably muted. Let's go, big
Or
balls.
crying in the corner.
You tuned into the biggest balls of the mall, DJ Salt T-Nuts.
That was cute.
That's from Doggy Style. Hey, don't forget about my homeboy Easy Dick in the Jack Off Hour. All right. Big balls. Are you muted? Because it's your attack.
He probably passed out.
He's cowering in the corner.
No, he's like, hopefully, if I don't answer,
Right,
they'll
if I
think
stay
I'm not
quiet.
here.
What is that? That was from Mars Attack. Hey, didn't I tell you, honey? If I stayed quiet and didn't make any noise, good things are bound to happen.
You should
Hey,
kill him
Fawn?
anyway. Is he really out?
His wife is like, Mira, you have that computer.
He said, chancla.
No, that's Dwight.
Yeah, Dwight is the chancla.
If he has in the background.
I'm going to assume that he's with a black woman, so it's heels. Spike
Nah.
heels.
Stupid.
He's dead in front of the computer with
Wait,
a
wait.
heel
How
sticking
many?
out his
How
head.
many black women who have taken heels to you?
Yeah, the heels is a new one, Spanky. I'm sorry.
Almost everyone I've been with, heels. That shit hurts.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
What kind of psychopath women are you with?
Shatil used
Yeah,
to
I'm
jog
just
in fucking
saying.
heels. My ex, she would run in heels.
Yeah, well, she also had. All right, I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
say
Yeah,
it. All right,
let's leave
I'm
that
just
leave
gonna-
that alone. But Spanky special.
She even Tasha wore heels. It looked like fucking sausages trying to squeeze into something. Too
Yeah,
small.
but every time she
That-
every time she
wow.
runs, she was like.
That is
Oh,
more
it's
detailed
like-
than I even
Oh my god.
I was fucking
Because you know so much about the large women in the shoes, you are officially the Latino Al Bundy.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
he dated Gloop and Gleep.
Oh my god.
big and bigger. See, he answered. He answered.
You guys are the worst kind of people.
Oh, come on, you're back. You're in time. Yes, you're in
Oh,
time for the canceling.
oh my God. Hey, what are you talking about? That's Gloop and Gleep. That's Hanna-Barbera. That's wholesome.
Yo.
It's not fucking them.
Because everything that was made around that time was awesome. Yeah.
I've been canceled before.
Oh my God. All right,
Tommy
so
Jerry and shit.
you're the last in this combat round. So what is your action?
Shit, I've been canceled by family members. So.
I've been canceled by right wing snowflakes.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, all the time for me. Left and right.
All right.
So,
So somebody got squished.
yes. Somebody got the pimp hand. Strong.
All right. Whatever we're attacking, I'm gonna hit it with telekinetic force.
Alrighty then. Make your roll, sir. It's like my
I don't know
brain.
what's happening, but I'm gonna hit it.
He's like, my brain is strong. 1. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
So with that, in addition to the additional to the other damage that he's doing, and again, you didn't call a strike, so it's just you punch a huge hole right in the center in the center mass, one clean chunk, and it shudders. And again, it doesn't fall to its knees with like to one knee, one hand, and then just as it's reaching forward, it just now it falls flat on its stomach. Boom.
And down goes Frazier.
Down Down goes Frazier.
All right, Howard.
With that, do I have enough movement to run over to Vanna?
Yeah, I mean, you're able to get to him. The actual combat is done. There's still one of those things, and I haven't been doing the sound because it would be annoying and repeat. But it's not. It's incapacitated itself for the most part.
And then there's the huge one.
Right, Morgan. He pulled Vona away. And once you get to him, you can see the damage. He looks like that scene in Street Fighter 2 when the dude tries to get Ryu to fight and he just headbutts him. His face is like,
Also, they can't hear anything.
That's true. That's true. He's still making the noise. Like, but in any event, that's what you see. He's pulling him away because, and there's a huge puddle in his crotch area. He's in critical condition.
Does it look like he's gonna survive?
No. Not without medical attention or a healing spell, resurrections.
Well, I can't.
He starts turning blue. He starts turning blue, and he's like,
Call me Blue.
somehow he feels like Orion. Now, so I mean, you did your medical check, so he's in critical condition.
Is there anything that I can do at this moment to try to stabilize him?
No, you can tell that he's going to need surgery.
Okay.
He's taking a lot of damage. He's into his PE. So you can stabilize him using first aid, but that's about it.
As long as I can stabilize him.
Yeah. Don't you guys wish you had healing factor? Remember when everyone had healing factor at some point?
I mean,
Yeah,
I can
that
heal
was me.
myself.
That was me all the time.
Oh,
I ain't
damn.
gonna lie there.
Yeah, how you
got
gonna
bioregeneration.
just get healing yourself? You are selfish.
What is my name?
Okay.
Got a point there.
So, assuming you're going to attempt first aid on poor Vona Lee, you're able to stabilize him. You take off. Like if you have like a jacket, you're able to wrap prop him up, wrap his he's essentially a mess. So, at some point, if you don't get him treatment or hospitalization, he's going to die. You know that much. I'm not doing the bleeding rules because if I would have done that, he would have bled out. Now,
hopefully he don't move. Gotta go for that book. And in my mind, I'm thinking,
I'm unconscious.
myself,
yeah,
why
he's
did
definitely
he
unconscious.
stop? Yeah, in my mind, as I prop him up and leave him there, because you gotta get the book, I can't carry him.
No.
I'm like, why did he do this if we're going after a fucking book?
Well, he was helping
There's
his
no
friends.
logic in that.
He was helping. He's Helpy Helperton.
Help who?
I don't know.
Did we see who we were fighting?
The robot guy
Yeah.
that you
Wow,
guys
the
assume
robot.
is Dr. Acosta because he
Yeah,
was wearing the suit.
As far as I'm aware, that's a person inside that suit.
Correct.
I
I'm
don't
only
understand.
poking fun, but I understand why he did it.
See, my character has never seen them. I haven't seen his armor.
No.
I've only seen them. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, why the fuck did he stop to help some dude in a suit or not some robot? It's a
I
fucking
did.
robot. There's no life in it.
Oh, damn.
Uh,
All right. Anyway, so now,
Not for nothing, you did see me in that suit, so I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I have
Yeah.
not. The only time I saw him is when he was scattered at the Chinese restaurant. I
That's
have
not the
never
only
seen
time
him.
because you were outside when we checking out the portal. You was with us out there. You
You
saw
weren't
me.
wearing him. He wasn't near you every time.
Yes, we were together.
Yes.
we we interacted right after that while
Yeah,
he
you
was
did.
still in the
But
suit.
either way, it doesn't matter. So,
I don't remember.
She was like, you too busy sleeping.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
about it. Yeah, that's right. He went to sleep.
I'm like, he's not part of our team. Fuck him.
Jesus Christ.
Let me stop.
Man, these guys are cold-blooded. It's a good thing I took out the alignments on this game.
Oh,
Now,
Oh yeah.
wait, you took out the alignments?
Yeah, I don't work with alignments because it
Nobody
makes no
calls
it
them.
makes no sense to work with alignments in this game.
I feel like I've been playing my alignment.
I mean, you can play your alignment if you want, but you're not
Because then
bound
you
by
should-
that.
Some
see,
players
now-
in the game, some players in this game who've been playing for a while don't actually ever follow alignment.
Right.
That's
So
all.
I just disregarded them altogether.
I
I don't know
believe.
what y'all are doing. I'm being a hero.
Why?
Okay,
You
so
know,
that
but-
still leaves 3 of you with Patch on his way. I'm not going to stop it, but I want to be able to know what you guys are doing. In fact, I'm probably going to stop it only because from this point
How about you?
forward, we still need Adolfo, and he's not here. And he said he's running late, but he's probably not coming. And I don't want to go too far ahead. I do want to know what everyone's doing from this point because you do have an injured man down that you too, Morgan, you have the skills, so you know he's critical.
I'm on
Id, with his, you had psychic diagnosis, correct?
I do, yes.
Yeah, so you definitely know he's on the door. He's knocking on heaven's door. And yes, I said it.
Knock, knock, knock.
And I meant it.
Always communicating in psychic realm. You know.
But is he? You guys are hilarious.
Knock, knock, knocking on that psychic round.
All right, so let's start with Morgan. Are you staying or are you going? I gotta write this down.
I'm
for
gonna
next
I'm
time.
gonna try to go get the book. That's the priority.
All right, so he's gonna continue to the
Yeah.
lab. Continue to lab. Okay, Id,
I'm staying with Vanna.
staying with Vanna. Staying with Vanna.
I mean, one, I'm a police officer. I can't just leave somebody. wounded down.
Oh, now you remember you're a cop? Unbelievable.
I do forget sometimes, yes.
Okay.
What was that attitude when you could have blasted some bitch before she put you in a home?
Yeah, he's the only LAPD guy that doesn't use a gun.
I'm trying not to, you know.
and Seraph.
Defund the police.
Nice.
Wow. You forgot to ask Vona what he's doing.
And I know what Vona's doing.
Basically,
Vanna is dying.
Vona's going night
So you
night.
said there's one on the floor turtling around.
Yep.
And there's the extra large one. What is that one doing?
No, the extra large one is the one that you guys just crushed. And
Oh.
that's the one that you guys just crushed. There was one in the stairwell with Crimson Sage, but because he's not here, I couldn't do the combat. So
Right. So it's just the one on the floor.
it's just the one on the floor. That's still
So
mobile.
basically, I would be looking at the human that was hit.
And the human that was hit, you can see, your diagnostics are coming up at where the damage is, to the extent of it. Yeah, and you can see this just critical.
He's slipping
It's
away.
critical condition. Yeah.
So I'd have to take him to the nearest hospital, which is going to be flooded as it is, but because the nearest hospital is gone, what's the next nearest hospital? That's where I would be taking him.
Okay, so the next nearest hospital, at your top flight speed, you can get there within 6 minutes.
Okay, I'm going to take him there because he needs immediate care.
All right.
It's in the rules, the three laws.
So Megatron Jr. Splits up and grabs him. I'm sorry. That's all I can see is the Transformium, which is the stupidest fucking name I've ever heard. But it's so
yeah, it was. It was.
It was
stupid
just
as
so
well.
stupid. Anyway,
Transformian?
yeah, it wasn't that the name of
Yes, it was Transformium or some dumb shit like that. Yeah.
yeah.
What?
Robots.
Oh god.
The fourth movie was it?
Yeah, the one with
They
Stanley
called them?
Tucci, which was a waste because he's a great actor. But
Wow. They really went there like that?
you didn't see it?
No.
That was the one where they introduced the Dinobots.
That's the one that's Spock in it. Oh, really? I gotta go watch that one.
That was cool when they
It
had the
was, yeah.
Dinobots. And what was that other guy's name?
Oh, the third one?
The one with the gun face. What the fuck was his name?
Oh,
Shockwave?
Galvatron.
Soundwave.
Lockdown. No, Lockdown.
Galvatron.
It was Lockdown. That was
Lockdown.
the one that was working for the Quintessons.
Keep your gun locked
I
down.
thought that was Shockwave.
No, Shockwave is a Decepticon. This guy was independent. He was just a bounty hunter, working for the
That one.
Quintessons.
Yeah, Lockdown. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he turned into this badass Porsche. But anyway, okay. So I'm gonna spend a few minutes with Seraph because unfortunately he wasn't in the with the bulk of the group. On your way there, you get a call, and it's from one of your assistants, from your what was her? I can't remember her name. She was one of the bodybuilders that Spanky's ex character was obsessed with. Who's your office manager?
Right.
She's calling you on your secured line, and as you're working and trying to get towards get to the main group as quickly as possible. She calls and says that you had an urgent message from this woman that works for Argus Industries, and she's going to transmit it to you in on a secured line.
Okay.
Now, no, not you, Seraph. So,
I patched that in.
okay. Now, what she sends you is you remember those plates you were working on with those students at the university? They were able to obtain an encrypted file that Argus was able to break down. It has no signatures as to its architect, but it looks like a schematic for some sort of weapon using those plates as a driver. And at first it looks like a weapon, but then you notice a pattern that you remember seeing in that book. You remember when I said the books, the images in the book were constantly changing, but there was one pattern that did stick out, and it looks like they're constructing it out of that material. And it also bears a resemblance in shape to that portal doorway that appeared at the safe house.
So, just to be sure, you're talking to me, right?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
All right. So, the pattern on the plates is similar to the pattern that was in the book,
Correct.
and it's also similar to the portal.
Yes.
So this fucker is trying to build a version of that portal.
With the message, it's there was a signature on there was a passage that this person used that, and this is me taking a little bit of liberty, that you and an old college friend of yours were, you used to use to identify each other's work. So that comes up, and I'll give it to you in the next one because I want to come up with something slightly clever, and you immediately recognize it. His let's see.
So I recognize his signature.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So the guy's name was Kyle Pettit.
Kyle Pettit.
Yeah. He was an old college roommate, brilliant guy. He went in the private sector as you were going into the Air Force. And he works at R&D at Argus. and the information that you got, you can see it's highly classified, and the components that they're utilizing they have those similar characteristics in that they don't correspond to any some of the materials don't correspond to anything on the current periodic table, which is similar to some of the other materials that you have been analyzing. And I'm writing this as we go. He says in his message that they're building some sort of gateway, and there's there are small movie files in there, so like secured video clips of them experimenting on this thing at varying stages, and with each experiment, whatever they're trying to build this thing towards. Picture a Stargate, but like in an oval shape, with
Right.
with those plates, but not with the same materials that you've been working with. They were experimenting with different materials in order to build this gate. And every time they built it, they got closer, but when it failed catastrophically. So there's 3 different test sites in 3 different locations. They all seem to be remote. Either mountainous, mostly surrounded by. They're outdoors, but they're in mountainous surroundings. And each time they failed catastrophically. And by failed, it means that something came through that either attacked them or caused the technicians and the scientists that were working to die a horrible death. Some of them just melted as this black liquid just poured out of the first time this black liquid poured out of the portal and engulfed the nearest technicians. As it touched them, their body immediately just turned to that black jelly, and they screamed. They fell into it, and the thing just pulled all that extra liquid back into the portal as it shut, and the material just disintegrated. With the second one, and active, these bone-like tentacles just came out of the portal and started stabbing before they were able to shut it down. The third one is. Were you there? Was this character there? No, I don't think this character was there with. Oh yeah. Were you with that gravity well? That test site where the turtle was.
No.
You weren't there. Okay, but that third one was there, where they tried to open it up, and those dimensional worms came through. That was the third test, but that one failed as well. But in the message that he sent, it was coded that in the language you guys came up with while you were in college together, that they're almost complete to building this. You need to stop them. Gives you latitude and longitude. It's not too far from where you are right now, and he says they need something from the final component is written in some book that they need to get to.
Holy fuck. All right. I am. I'm sending a message. I'm sending a message with that information,
Mm-hmm.
with that revelation. I'm sending it to Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending it to my son.
I already have it because the call came into me initially for some reason.
No, it didn't.
No,
No,
he meant to send it to me. He was just scatterbrained.
Yes, I'm just a little bit out of there.
Oh, okay.
So, but you know everything I learned because I'm sending it to you.
Right.
You know
Okay.
nothing.
So everything that I just learned, you learned also. sending that information to Winters,
Okay.
telling her that that flagging it extremely urgent.
Okay.
Still gotta make it to the guys, so I'm gonna continue my way that way.
All right.
Continue my way towards them because I have to get to them.
All right. So your ETA to getting to that building is about 20 minutes. So that's where I'm going to leave it, and we're going to
Is he getting on now?
wait. Hold on.
Was that him?
No, that's Gabe. He just sent me a message. All right. Well, then figure it out, buddy.
What, new character?
No. He
No,
thinks he has more points than he does.
Because I leveled up, but I never rolled my extra hit points from leveling up.
Okay.
So,
Lou, can you give me from
Enough
the
to
last
make-
2 games?
All right.
it wouldn't be enough to make me not negative, but
All right. So with the last few games, what I'll do is everyone is going to get 1,250 with the exception of Id. It's going to get 625.
That makes sense.
1,250.
Yeah. Now, if there's nothing else, what we're going to do is we're going to stop it here. We'll pick this up next time. Thank you, everybody. Technical issues notwithstanding, Scatterbrain GM notwithstanding. I had fun. These guys are hilarious.
I try to be.
Yeah. Roll. Gloop and gleep. For myself, I'm the GM, and we have, I don't even know these guys' names. These guys are, Favona, Id, Patch, Morgan, and Seraph, we bid you a fond farewell.